My name's Natasha Koetsch, and I am in Fall Advantage Disney College program. This is my second time doing the college program. First time was in fall, and I was a
2012?
Photopass photographer, and in the Hollywood Studios. Yes, not MGM, Hollywood Studios. And this time, I don't know where I'm working yet. I haven't gotten down to Orlando yet. 2 days. Oh, so exciting. So I haven't gotten down there yet, so I haven't been through casting or anything like that. So I don't know where I'm working this time. I keep getting calls though from Disney because I guess I'm still in their register of people to call if they need, extra help and stuff. And so I get a call at like 7 a.m. being like, "Hi, the managers in your area wish to ask if you would like to pick up a shift." And I'm like, let me hop on that express flight and be down there for the night shift. I am packing right now. And I know a lot of you future CPs are, freaking out about what to bring. Oh my God. Especially people who have never been to Florida, so they don't know exactly like what's going on with the weather, with, heat and humidity. It's hot, it's humid. Bring lots of shorts and sandals. Bring your most comfortable sandals. But the thing is, with packing, you're going to be down there for a very long time. And if you hear in the background, that's Indiana Jones. There's a marathon going on that I'm watching, listening to, while I pack. I'm probably going to cut and, paste the shit out of this thing, because I ramble. I ramble a lot. But, so I'm probably going to cut and paste the hell out of this. Oh, sorry. The heck. Can't curse. Ooh. I curse like a sailor. And it's going to be so hard. I broke myself with that habit. Like, last time I went, I went down. I was like, oh, I'm not going to curse. I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to do that. And I didn't curse. And then I came back, and I'm in the theater. And if you've ever been a part of the theater community, oh my God, cursing. Everyone curses. Curses like a sailor. What's really funny, I played like sweet and innocent roles a lot. And oh my gosh, people kind of jaw drop when I actually talk in real life and I'm like cursing the hell out of everything. I'm driving down. I'm from Tennessee, so it's about an 8-hour drive. I actually just moved down all my stuff from Knoxville. Because I go to the University of Tennessee. Actually, I just graduated. Woo woo. Go Vols. Go Knox Vegas. Hate orange. God. Horrible school colors. I actually got rid of 3/4 of my stuff in Knoxville. Because I've been living there for 6 years, and I just accumulated, everything. I'm a costume designer and a costume person, so I do a lot of sewing and a lot of stuff like that. I'm also a photographer, so my room up in Knoxville was literally like a fourth was sewing and crafts and sewing machine underneath all those bags. And a lot of, just crazy stuff. So it was a fourth sewing and crafts and painting and all this shit. And then the other fourth was my photography studio, and I didn't get rid of any of that stuff because I'm a photographer. That's my thing. That's what I do. So I'm definitely not getting rid of that stuff. So I still have all that, and I'm actually bringing some of it down, not all of it. Obviously, I'm not gonna bring my whole studio down. That'd be stupid. But I'm bringing stuff like my tripod and my underwater gear because it's Florida. Hello, underwater gear. Ding ding ding. Hello. Also, I do portrait photography and fashion photography and stuff, and I'm bolstering my portfolio, my online website portfolio, tkphotographies.com. Look me up. Pretty cool stuff. So if you go into the parks, if you want me to take pictures, dress up, that's the one good thing about being a CP, you're in the park so much that you don't mind spending a couple hours actually dressed up and pretty, and going to the resorts and stuff and taking pictures, because it's not like you're on a vacation for only 2 weeks and you've got the one oh my God, the one day to do all this stuff, and because you're there for 4 to 6 to 8 months, and so you've got time to explore, take pictures, stuff like that. Anyways, I did it my last tour with Disney. Listen to that. I'm like, it's like a military thing. No, my last internship with Disney. I did a lot of headshots. If you're going to character auditions and stuff like that, having a good headshot and a good resume will, put you a leg up, because it makes you an actual more professional. Very good. I do them really cheaply. Sometimes I do them for free if I just, feel like doing them. I don't know. But mainly I do charge, but they are cheap. Anyways, so enough about me. It's a lot of stuff about me. I ramble a lot. You will find that out. Packing wise, don't bring shit like, you can't bring furniture for one. Unfortunately, you cannot bring bikes. It's so sad. It's so sad. I'm a long distance biker, and I love biking. And I was like, my first trip, I was like, oh my gosh, dude, Florida, flat. I can bike like 30 miles. It's great. Yeah, no, if you're living on property, cannot bring bikes. Unfortunately. Sucks. They say it's because there's no place to store them. I live in a city, so I keep my bike in my apartment. But, and you could totally do that, because I lived in Vista Way last time. And, Vista Way was awesome. Well, it wasn't awesome, but I mean, it was really spacious. It was bigger than any of my apartments previously. And their living room was huge. And I was like, I could totally keep a bike in here, but, safety comes first. Safety first. They're always about safety at Disney. Disney, big safety bucks. Safety begins with me. But unfortunately, no bikes, no skateboards, no rollerblades, no nothing like that. I think you can have rollerblades. You can't do it inside the. Unfortunately, and I'm like, well, you can't really do them. You can't do them in parks either. So it's like, what, you're gonna go to a random greenway or downtown maybe and rollerblade? I'm like, why bother bringing it? Most of you guys are only gonna be there for like 4 to 6 months. If you don't use something like at least once a week, don't bring it. Don't bring it. I mean, like I was thinking last time around, I was like, oh yeah, I'll bring my easel, I'll bring my art stuff. Yeah, no. I'm glad I didn't, because you are going to be you're going to be working like crazy. You're going to be working 8 to 13 hour shifts sometimes. If you work MK, you work longer shifts. That's just kind of a given. I worked in Hollywood Studios, and so my shifts were kind of, I mean, they were okay. They were, usually 8 hours, 8, 9 hours. And I would sometimes, sometimes they were like, hey, you want to stay extra? And that's totally cool. I mean, staying extra, more money. I had a friend down there, actually, Carlos. Hi, if you're watching this. What he would do was he would actually pick up shifts on one of his days off. So how he said it, he was like, well, hell, it's, one less day spending money in the parks and one more day getting money from the parks. So, and he like had a shit ton in his savings account. I'm like, I need to do that this time. But then I think I only get 2 days off. Instead, I'm gonna spend more time less in the parks. Like I'm getting a universal pass this time around. Thank God, because I mean, dude, it pays for itself within like 2 trips. If you get one, if you go more than like 2 or 3 times, which you will, then it pays for itself. So definitely get a universal, like one of the good universal passes, not one of the ones that's like has tons of blockout dates, but like the $300 one. Get it. It is going around Disney is great and everything, but you're working there. And after a while, like after a month or two, well, not after a month, but maybe like after 2 or 3 months, you will get bored with Disney. Because, I mean, it's great fun and all, but it's like there's only so many times you can ride the rides, because a lot of times you'll be going by yourself, so you can go in single rider, or you'll go with your friends and go in single rider, or get fast passes, or get these new magic bands, which I'm hoping they will teach us about in traditions, because magic bands, they just introduced those, like, the last half of the month that they were starting to test them out. Last half of the month that I was there. So, I don't have any training in magic bands, I don't get them. I know you can do like Photopass stuff with them, like that's their new Photopass card, and you can charge things to them. It's easier way to spend money, basically. So hopefully they're going to be teaching us all about those and traditions and all that jazz, and training, the first weeks of training. That's the one thing with Photopass. We are the longest. We have our earning our ears ribbon the longest. Most of you guys, you'll have the earning your ears ribbon for like a week, you know, for traditions, and then the first 3 days of the training and stuff like that. Photopass, you have the earning your ears ribbon underneath your name tag for about 2 months, I think, if I remember correctly, because you have traditions, which last a couple days. You know, it's a couple days worth of, you know, training. It's they do all the safety training, like that. Traditions. I was put into the entertainment groups, so it was like character attendance, characters, and Photopass, because they all work together basically. It'll be the same thing probably with everyone else. First day of traditions, it's just everybody hodgepodge, and then they kind of segregate us into our little groups. And then you spend the rest of the traditions, which is, you know, 2 days or so, you know, and just training, stuff like that. It's all the basics of training, where it's like, you know, lift from your knees, and, you know, safety first, and do this. What happens if something like this happens? What do you do? Stuff like that. Really simple, but it's a lot of information that they're, you know, giving you in a very short span of time. So it's definitely very, you know, crazy couple of days. You're going to get a headache because it's a lot of information. That's a big thing. That is the big thing. It is a shit ton of information. So if you can, bring like a little notepad. Although I don't know, with these iPhones and stuff, you can, that's why I'm vlogging, is because now I have a smartphone, because with being a photographer, I was like, I can't blog, because I mean, I am so long-winded and rambler. I'm just like, I can't hold a, you know, 10-pound DSLR camera that long, or a laptop that long. And I walk around when I'm talking. As you can notice, I'm like walking around like crazy. Mainly it's like going through stuff, because I am packing and going through all my stuff, trying to find my iPod. I was packing in Knoxville, and I realized I couldn't find my iPod anywhere. I was like, where's my iPod? What? And so I still haven't found it. I'm praying. That's why I'm going through literally everything, because I segregated everything into 2 sections. One that I'm like, okay, this is stuff that I'm not bringing, and this is stuff that I'm bringing to Florida, you know, so that I wouldn't have to. I was going to spend so much work in Chattanooga with my dad, and so I did that, but then I lost my iPod, and so now I have to go through everything. I'm praying that I didn't accidentally like throw it out, or like it dropped into a trash bag or something and just got tossed. I'm praying. If anything, I can like load, I've got a car charger, so I can load music and audiobooks and stuff on my phone, but because I have no working radio, and it's an 8-hour drive, and I'm driving through the night. Kinda get a little bit of road rage, so I actually find it's better to drive through the night. Especially since check-in is 8 a.m. On Monday, and I don't have the extra money. I'm spending literally all my money on gas getting down to Orlando, because I get paid my last paycheck from my old job at the theater. I worked at the Clarence Brown Theater in Knoxville. Shout out, which is awesome. Their live theater, Lord D. Professional Regional Theater. That's attached to the University of Tennessee. They're awesome. Love you guys. I will miss you so much. I will miss the Clarence Brown so much. You have spoiled me. So I'm driving through the night to Orlando, because I don't have money for a hotel. So, and I just drive better that way. I do. You know, you don't get the sun glare. You don't get the massive amounts of drivers on the interstate. You, less cops, which is good. I don't speed, but like I go like 80, you know. So I mean, that's pretty fast in some areas, especially in Podunk, you know, Georgia and Alabama area, and like northern Florida, where it's like you have to go 50 on the interstate. No, why? So I go like 80. So in the middle of the night, yeah, you're gonna be bringing shorts. Nice. There was one post on one of the Facebook things about how many jeans should I bring, and I'm like, jeans? You're going to Florida. Bring like one pair, like 2 pairs tops. If it's you wear like a shit ton, like you wear jeans, and you have a lot of them, bring your favorite. Starting in June, you know, or some of you are already down there in May, or started in May, and it's June now, but no, you started in May, and so you're gonna be there in the hottest months. You're gonna lose weight, your body's gonna change, you're gonna want to buy new clothes. Yeah, so don't bring tons of old clothes. I mean, bring t-shirts, you know, different, like, cool t-shirts, whoop, whoop. Bring cool t-shirts, bring, you know, a couple of those, you know, because you're going to be going in parks a lot. Bring, you know, of course, business wear. I would bring probably 4 mix and match outfits, you know, for like things that staples that can be in the different outfits for business wear, because you're going to have to be in business Disney look for traditions, all that jazz. You don't have to be for casting, I don't think. I don't remember. I'm probably going to ask one of the CPs down there, like the people, the professional internship people who are like corralling us during check-in. Oh my God. You're going to be working 8 to 13 hours a day. And so you're going to want to take a shower when you get home. And if you're one of those people that takes a shower in the morning, you might be taking three showers a day, dude. You might want to change up your routine to take showers at night, because you're not going to want to go to bed with 8 to 13 hours of sweat and gunk and dirt and just all over you. You're going to want to take a shower after your shift. So you're going to take that shower. If you take a morning shower, that's that. So that's 2 showers right there. And then sometimes, like if you work an early shift, you get off at like 1 or 2, you're going to want to, you go home, take a shower, and then you want to go out to the parks or go out, to Downtown Disney or something like that. Downtown Disney's awesome. I mean, that's a great place to go before you get your blue card. If you get your blue card, I remember last time we got it and it was really late. And so me and my roommates were like, we all work at Hollywood Studios. Let's go over there real quick. We went over there and they were all closed. I mean, we literally went in and like all the rides were closed and everything. It was kind of a waste. And so what my new roommates and I are going to do, we're going to actually go Downtown Disney, because you don't need your card to get in there. It's free. I mean, you just go, and we're going to go to Earl of Sandwich. Oh, be still my heart. Earl of Sandwich is awesome. And when the holidays roll around, their holiday sandwich. Oh my God. Oh my God. Like, I'm supposed to be gluten-free, and I'm like, that's going to be my one thing that I'm like, oh, nope, I gotta eat it. Yeah, this way is crazy. I'll probably do a segment or something on all the different apartment complexes for those of you who haven't been down. But Vista Way is crazy. We got there last time, and definitely you get a list of things in the kitchen. There's a list in one of the cabinets of all the stuff that are supposed to be in there. Check that list, man, because if you don't, like if you're missing some stuff, you go down to the main office and you're saying, I'm missing this, and this, and they'll get it to you. I mean, it might be a couple days, but they'll get it to you. But the thing is, at the end of your tour, at the end of your internship, sorry, if all those things aren't there, they can charge you, they can take it out of your, they can add it onto your rent, stuff like that, because they think you're stealing it. And you can explain, but it wasn't there to begin with. And then they'll just be like, well, why didn't you go down to the office and request it? Why didn't you? But yeah, so definitely make sure you have everything. When we got there was a huge bug infestation in the kitchen and the living room area and one of the bathrooms, mine, of course. And there was like literally trash, like not just random stuff, but actual trash that would go into a trash can stuffed into my bureau drawers. And I was like, what? There's Vista Way also though is just okay. The pools, at least the one that was closest to us, I swam in once. I'm a swimmer. I swim. I was on swim team for 10 years. And I swim in it once without earplugs, got a massive ear infection. So watch out for that. If you're like a swimmer, bring your earplugs, bring your goggles, bring towels. Towels, man, towels. Towels are the shit. So I've got to get back to packing, and I'm going to do I'm probably going to cut and paste the hell out of this thing. Heck. Comments on this, guys. I'm going to be posting this to Facebook probably and just keeping it on Facebook. I don't do a blog or anything like that, at least not at the moment. I used to. I don't do it anymore. But comments on this, and, if you want to know anything specific, like casting traditions. I'm going to be doing videos of, check-in day, and I'm going to do a video of when, of my trip down, not like while I'm driving, obviously, but before and then during pit stops, and then when I get into Orlando at 6 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, don't get there too early because, it does make the line crazy, but I think the first actual check-in thing is at 8 a.m. anyways. And I remember last time people, because I got there early, I got there at like 6:30, and I was like, I'll just veg out in my truck, you know, catch, you know, a really quick cat nap or something before going in line. And I got there, and 6:30, people were already starting to line up for 8 a.m. check-in. And I was like, well, I guess I'll line up then. Anyways, so I'm gonna log off now because I have rambled way too much. I guess this one is more about this vlog is more, hi, this is me, and rambling, and I'll probably cut it down like crazy and cut and paste in post and stuff. Cut and post, woot. Sorry, inside joke. And then yeah, probably do another specific one on packing, like what to bring and all that jazz. But yeah, so wow, I hope I can cut this down. This is like 39 minutes. It's almost 40 minutes long. I've been rambling a lot. So this is, I guess, the get to know me little vlog thing starting. And yeah, fun times. See you in Disney.